Hey, sweet friends. Okay, I know this is kind of a weird time for me to come live. But I've got someplace I need to be, and so I got to get ready. And I've got this new smoky eye trick that I've been wanting to try. And so that's what we're going to do. What do y'all think? Let's start with primer. It is raining here today. It's icky, but I'm not complaining because I've been hoping for rain. Because my lawn needs it so bad. I know most of y'all are probably gonna watch the replay on this because it's like the weirdest time of day ever for me to come live. So if you're watching the replay, let me know. I want to know what you think of this trick. I'm gonna show y'all exactly what we're gonna do here. Let that primer dry. Y'all, also, round of applause that I actually have real clothes on. You can't see them, but I even have jeans on. This might be the first time in like 6 months I've worn jeans. I even have jeans on. Like a real sweater that's not a t-shirt or a tank top. I'm not wearing leggings. And I have jeans on. And they still fit. So that's a that's a quarantine win right there, right? I put them on and I was like, oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do if they didn't fit right, but I was kind of proud of myself for that one. So that's that's what's going on over here. Like I said, I've got someplace I've got to go, and I went to get ready this morning, and I was about to put leggings on, and I was like, I probably shouldn't wear leggings to this event. So we're rolling with jeans. They're black jeans though, so that makes it a little dressier, right? I just can't decide what shoes I'm gonna wear because it's raining. And I was like, at first I was like, oh yay, I get to wear some of the cute shoes that I haven't worn in months, but it's raining. So I don't know. I'm gonna take the win that my jeans still fit today and that I'm wearing them, and so that makes me feel a little more put together and successful, and like maybe I did something right in lockdown and quarantine and all the things. Okay, we're gonna go in with concealer, and actually here's what I'm gonna do. Let me put this on with my finger. I like using my finger to put concealer on it first, partially because like our foundation, our concealer, sorry, that palette is kind of messy. Like our foundation, our concealer's wax-based, and so it melts just a little bit when you put it on your finger, and then it's gonna blend in a little bit easier. So I'm going in with our mini blender full. This little guy is gonna be the star of the show today. Not an accident that I'm talking about this today, because you can finally get these tomorrow. These have not been available since we did them on like a super limited edition holiday collection a while, way back. People have been begging for these little mini blenderfuls. They'll be back and available to purchase tomorrow, part of our full-time line now. So we're gonna do a whole bunch of this look today with this little guy. And if I had multiple of them, I'd use multiple of them because I'm gonna do different things, but you could just use the same one. So anyways, they're gonna come in a 5-pack. So you could do it wet, or damp, I should say. You could do it damp, or you can just use it dry. I'm gonna use this one dry because I'm gonna use this same thing for multiple things. And the other thing I need it for, I need it dry. If that makes sense. Normally when I'm using the big blender full to put foundation on, I use it damp. So you saw how easy that was to blend in. I could also put the concealer on, like twist this in the concealer and put it on like that. I just like to use my fingers to put the concealer on, blend it in with this. That little curved egg-shaped edge right there Lets me get right in. It's like exactly the perfect size to get right in there, right under my eye, and blend that in really well. So perfect. Not an accident that this is exactly the right size for those spots. So you'll see me, that's the star of the show today. Let's go in with a little bit of powder. And I'm using our colored pressed powder. I love the matte look that it gives me. I could leave the foundation this just like it is, but I love to put a little bit of powder on top of it to get that matte look. It's also, putting a little bit of powder on it is gonna help it stay in place. But most importantly, this is an HD powder. So if I take any pictures today, it's like having an Insta filter on your face already. So it's gonna smooth out pores and those little teeny fine lines and lots of things. And it's like a whole flawless look right on your face. Love it. I'm kind of doing all the other stuff quickly because the most important thing we're doing today is this new little smoky eye trick. So we'll move quickly through the other stuff. And actually, as I'm doing this, I just put bronzer on with this brush, but I could also use this, like that same edge or a different side of it, just get it right in the bronzer and you can put it on there just like that. I could do the same thing up here. These are super versatile, just like the big blender full, just like any kind of beauty blender, super versatile, can be used for lots of things, but hear me very clearly when I say that not all of these are created equal. I love ours. If you saw my live last night, I talked about it a little more extensively. Ours are better for lots of reasons. I'm also gonna do just a little bit right underneath my chin to kind of hide that little extra. Hey, Christina, how are you doing? Okay, so far we've done, I put that bronzer on first with a brush. I should have used this because we're trying to use this for all the things today. But so far we've used it for concealer and for bronzer. Let me do a little bit of blush here. Let me find it. It is officially the first day of fall. If I was a little bit more together, I would have done like a whole fall look, but I'm not that organized. Oh, good. You're so welcome. I'm so glad it got there. Good. Y'all, I had no idea how much of my adult life I would spend at the post office. And this year, when everything's a little bit slower than usual, it's got me all thrown off. Like, I'm used to being able to like take stuff there and drop it off and have it be there like in 2 days. I'm still thrown off this year because it's not always that easy right now. But it's got me all thrown off. Okay, let's see. I wonder, I'm overdue for cleaning eyeshadow brushes. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do with this eye. I'm gonna start with Taupe for the Best. It's pretty much my fave, like every day. If you ever see me with only one eyeshadow on, 50-50 shot, it's this color. There's only 2 shades that I just go with like just the one color, and this is one of them. It's also a great all over color. I have found that this shade looks so flattering on every skin tone that I've ever seen it on. It's just a really flattering shade. It adds a little bit of color, but is still a neutral. And it's just a good little color. So it's not gonna detract from the smoky. It's gonna add to it without being like overpowering. So that's what we're starting with. Then here's what we're gonna do. I've actually got two different palettes out because we're using, I should have organized this better. I'm using this color that's in this palette, and I'm gonna use a little bit of the black that's in this one. You could also do a brown version of this. You could also do a brown version. You know what? Change my mind. Let's do the brown version now that I said this out loud. Because I was just saying that I should be doing more of a fall look. Let's do the brown version. Okay. Just kidding. We're not using anything in this palette. I should be more organized. So you could also do this in a black version. So we're going to use actually these two colors right here. See, I'm more organized than I thought. We're going to use Hope for the Best, and I think that's brownie points right there. So these are the same two. These are the two colors that I'm going to use, and then our brown eyeliner, gel eyeliner pencil. And this is like the short, you can see how short this pencil is. This was our full size. I've been using this. This one's my favorite color. So I keep sharpening it. So it looks like this stubby little short pencil. I promise it comes like this big, but I just use it all the time. It's my favorite. So I've worn it down. Okay. What do I need here? Let me get myself together. Let's go in with, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take, here's what I need. We need these two colors. We already did the top one, so now we're gonna use the bottom one. I need eyeliner pencil, I'm using a kind of fine eyeshadow brush. I could also use this one. I could also use this one. I mean, any of the little eyeshadow brushes, and this little guy, okay? So I'm gonna do one eye at a time, because here's the trick with these eyeshadow pencils, or the eyeliner pencils, sorry. The eyeliner pencils, they dry in like 15 seconds. And once it dries, it's not gonna move. These are our like smudge proof, waterproof, flake proof, all the things proof eyeliners. So I'm gonna put it on, and then so does mine. The black one that I have actually was a mini, and it's actually the same size as this brown one, because the brown one I use all the time. So you can put it on, and you've got a little bit of time to smudge it or move it around, but not very long before it dries. And once it dries, it's not moving. So let's do this eye first. I probably should have sharpened this too, but oh well. One thing at a time. So I'm just gonna go with put liner all across that lid. Hang on, I'm trying to look in the mirror behind that phone. And then we're gonna take this brush and put it in that brown eyeshadow and put it just right on top of that line. And then I'm gonna take the pointed corner of this mini blender full and just smudge. So I'm kind of smudging up, if you can see that. This is super easy. And you know what? I'm actually gonna I want a little bit more color, so we're gonna do another round of it. So you can kind of see that it's got, let's do another round of this. Because I should have done more, because I want it darker than it is. So we're putting that eyeliner down all the way across, and then eyeshadow, packing the eyeshadow on top of it. And then we're gonna smudge up with the point of that little mini blender full. I feel like I still need more practice with this trick, but it's working. Like, it's smudging, you can see, look at the difference in those two eyes right now. Super easy. I get told a lot, like, I want to do a smoky eye, but I don't know how, or I don't know how to do that. It's hard to do, whatever. This is a super easy way to do that. I'm going to leave this side of the eyeliner sharper. But you're really just pushing that color up, and I could add more of this. So we've got this eyeshadow brush. I can add more of that color right on there and keep going up with it. Then you end up with that, I mean, it's like I blended that dark color all on that left side, and we got the eyeliner on there. It's like a whole smoky eye in just a couple steps, right? Super easy, super efficient. Okay, and then we can actually do the same thing down here. I like to bring my eye color down just a little bit. For sure, the eyeliner, I'm just gonna use this same one. And smudge that out a little bit. With that pointer, you can see it's been working. It's been going to work. There we go. Two different eyes. This one only has that taupe for the best on it. This one has just enough of a smoke eye. You can see the difference if I close my eyes, right? But it's a good little daytime smoky eye. If I wanted it to be bolder, if I wanted it to be bigger, I could use a darker color on the bottom instead of that taupe for the best. I could use black liner and black eyeshadow. You could also layer it where you do like a layer of, like one layer of black on the bottom and then do a lighter color just on top of that. You got a couple different options that you could do if you wanted it to be like an even bigger, bolder smoky eye. I'm just going for like a simple smoky eye that I can rock as like an everyday look. That's exactly what we're doing here. So now that we got that together, let's put the rest of this eyebrow on and fill this in for the whole look on this side. And I will put mascara on, obviously. That's the way to really finish out that eye look. And blend that in a little bit. How are we doing on time here? Okay. Then we'll do mascara. I'm gonna do mascara on this eye first, and then we'll go back in and do that other eye. Simple, easy, like the kind of smoky eye anybody could do. Not intimidating, hopefully. And it's quick. Sometimes people are like, oh, I can do a smoky eye, but it takes me super long, or I don't have all that time on a daily basis, or all that time before I've got to get ready, or whatever it is. Let's make it simpler, not harder. There we go. So there's the two eyes. Obviously, one of them is ready for the day, and one of them is not. Let's fix that really quick. There we go. What you think? Okay, let's go in and do this eye. We've already got the taupe for the best on there. Y'all saw me do that at the start. Now I'm gonna go in and add the eyeliner. And I'm going all the way across because I want eyeliner all the way across. The only part we're gonna blend is the part at the end, because that's where I want the smoky effect to be. Then we're gonna add a little bit of eyeshadow right on top of where that eyeliner is. And then go in again with that pointy end. I know I'm making weird faces, but I'm focused. The pointy end of that blender full and just smudge it and smudge it up a little bit. That one was a lot faster. We did that one way faster, didn't we? I guess I'm getting better as we go on about this and do this. That one was way quick because I actually like that one just like it is. I am gonna fix eyeliner in the corner. Okay. Super quick. Y'all, that might be the quickest smokey eye I've ever done in my life. And like I said, you could keep layering it. I could add another layer right on top of that, and make it bigger and bolder and do, oh, we forgot the bottom, and do the same thing at the bottom. And you know, there's different ways to make it. Like if you're wanting an evening smoky eye with a couple different layers of color and a bigger, bolder eye, you could totally do that. That's not what I'm going for today because I'm just doing like a little everyday smoky eye. Is that a thing? Because I feel like it should be a thing. Maybe it is now. Plus, I think I told y'all I've got something I've got to go to. Well, I'm going to have a mask on the whole time. So I'll put a lip on, but it's not like anybody's going to see it. But I feel incomplete without it. So that's why I'm going to put it on. But what they are gonna see is my eyes. So if it's my eyes that are making the first impression right now, then it's a good day to do a whole look. Okay. I made a mess with that mascara, didn't I? Woo! There we go. I do more, I must have done more mascara on that side than on this other side. Is that better? Okay. I felt very, like, uneven. Let's go back. Let me get my, so I've got a little bit of mascara under my eye. I can clean it with a, like a Q-tip, or, I almost forgot the word there. Or I can just cover it up with a little bit of concealer. And we're good to go. That's it, y'all. That was super easy. I'm liking this trick. I'm liking this. Super easy, everyday smoky eye. That's it, that's all that took. I'm gonna leave the rest of my makeup simple, just like this, because I want my eyes to be what stands out. If you're just hopping on, we used this little tool to blend all the concealer underneath my eyes. I also used it to put bronzer on and get it in exactly the right places. And then this is all we used to create that smoky eye. I did use this to put a little bit of that eyeshadow on, but I could have also used this if I wanted to, or you could skip that step and just do it with the eyeliner. But this was the key to this look today, was this little guy right here. And oh, by the way, they'll finally be available as part of our full line starting tomorrow afternoon. The other thing that will be available tomorrow is 5 new lip liner colors, including several nudes in various shades and for various skin tones. This has been my favorite lip liner for years. And I kind of think I might have a new favorite coming in the mail. I kind of think one of these new ones is about to be my new favorite. I kind of do. I kind of think that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do actually. I'm just gonna leave that lip liner on and use that as a lip color today because I'm about to put a mask on. And normally I would put gloss over this or something like that, but we know that the gloss is gonna transfer to the mask, but this lip liner won't. It's our long lasting, it's kind of a matte look, but it's our long lasting one. It's not gonna transfer to the mask, so I know that I can keep this on. And I feel put together because I've got a lip on, but it's not gonna end up all over that mask and make a mess. So that's gonna be the best option for me. Y'all, I feel super put together. Like, I have a real sweater on. I've got jeans on. I did a smoky eye. And it's a Tuesday, and it's like not even noon. This hasn't happened since, I don't know, before March. So I feel like I win some kind of like productivity award today. Thanks for hopping on with me. Oh, let's do finishing spray really quick. I almost forgot that. Also super important with all the mask wearing right now is primer and finishing spray. So we'll let that dry as I go run, figure out what shoes I'm gonna wear, and head out the door. Thanks for joining me. Bye, y'all.